Hi everyone, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing on with my December daily and we are still in November for this first layout. So this will be layouts 3 and 4 and I'm going to be scrapping this photo of my kids' new Christmas pajamas. So these were bought in November by my Nana, so my kids' great grandma, and we all call her Nana though. And we are just going to be scrapping these photos. So I'm not going to put a number on this page because I don't actually even know what date this was, but I just wanted to document that they were wearing these cute Christmas PJs and that Nana bought them for us this year. So I'm going ahead with the Kaiser Craft Holly Jolly collection, and I pulled this one because the reds are the closest match to that bright red in my photos. So I am using this scripty word paper to back my photos for that reason. And I'm just trimming that to leave a little gap, and I didn't place it right against the edge of the paper because the edge of the paper is that solid red and I wanted a bit of the white sort of to show through. Do you know what I mean? So again, I'm just going to apologize right off the bat because my kids are here and making noise, so my son's singing in the background. If you hear that, I'm sorry, but that's life. So I'm going through the Reject Shop gold foiled festive statement paper pad that I picked up the other day. Not paper pad, sticker pad. Oh, I can't speak today. Just to see what my title might be. And then I'm going to take some more of that paper, and I didn't really think this through very much. I just thought I have that paper I've already cut into it. I'm just going to use the reverse to jazz up this page a bit. So I'm just sticking it down as like a background paper, and it is black, but it's quite simple. It's just got that white polka dot, so I thought it would be a nice background paper. Didn't really think it through too much. It does end up being quite dark. I don't mind it. It's okay. The preceding page, as you can see there, is very light and white with lots of blues and sort of light colours, so I don't think it is too bad having a bit of a dark page following, so I'm not too worried about it. Just deciding here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this Christmas script, so my title is going to be Christmas Pyjamas, which is, you know, very creative, but oh well, it says what it is, so that's the main thing. So I'm just going to, I've got that space at the top I don't really like because the script, it's quite large at the front and then goes sort of smaller at the end. So I just want to fill up that sort of top corner. So just taking some more of that, some of the offcuts of that red script paper. And just fiddling around, kind of want to tie it in. So I'm going to take a strip of it at the bottom of the right hand side page, just to tie that together a little bit. You can see some more photos. I printed out my photos sort of a few days ahead and I just slid them in the pages that I think they might go, so I have a bit of an idea of order. So that's why I have photos in further back in my TN insert there. So I'm just going to use the letter alpha stickers out of that Reject Shop sticker book, and I'm just going to spell out pajamas. If you're from the United States, don't have a go at me for how I'm spelling it. That's how we spell it in Australia and the UK. So yeah, I know you guys spell it differently, but that's how we spell it. So I am not liking how there's a lot of black on that other page and then nothing on this page. So I'm just going to back that photo with that same black paper just to bring a bit across. I really like that a lot better. And I spotted the branding strip on this paper has all these little text, like typewritery text words, so I really, really like that. So I'm just going to cut out this Merry Christmas one, and I'm going to stick it down there above the, I think that's where it ends up going, above the pajamas. So bringing in some more gold, I'm just taking this stripy Scotch brand washi tape, so it's white and gold stripes. That looks crooked, but it actually isn't. I think it's the way I've placed that script is throwing it off, but it doesn't matter. The photo's not going to go down straight anyway, so popping some on each page, and now I'm going to stick down that Merry Christmas. Okay, so now I'm just going to, before I stick my photos down, I'm going to put my journaling in because I am going to handwrite it and I'm a little worried that I might run out of room and have to move my photos a bit. So I'm using my Uniball white Signo here on the black paper. And once I figured out where that's going, I'm going to stick my photo down at an angle, like I said. And then over this side, I'm using my what is it? Pilot G2 0.5 in black to finish up my journaling. And then I'll stick my photo down. Fighting with my ATG there. Perfect. And then I'm going to play with some embellishments. So I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to pull in some of these red ones. And that is the sticker sheet from that Holly Jolly Kaisercraft collection. So those paper pads, or paper packs rather, come with a big 12 by 12 sticker sheet in the back of each one. So I like that holiday cheer. I couldn't really make it fit. It would have fit up there actually, but I thought it just looked like I'd really squeezed it in. So I'm going to pop in that peppermint because that brings in that circular element. So that peppermint die cut and that bauble die cut are from a reject shop collection that I've had for over a year probably, so they're pretty old. And I just cut off the white border off that ornament. I didn't like that, but I like it now, so I'm just going to pop it up in that sort of blank space on the photo. Sliced off a tiny bit of it there. Stick down that corner. And I think that is pretty much finished. No, I'm going to put in that jingle all the way there. I'm not super happy with that. I think I was just trying to bring in something lighter, but I'm trying not to be too fussy about these layouts. I'm just going ahead and sort of sticking things down where I think they look good enough. So here we are, first layout for actually December. So this was the 1st of December. My son's daycare was having a first day of summer celebration, also paired with one of our favourite teachers is leaving, well has left now for good, so we were saying goodbye to her as well. So I'm going to back this page with this linen-like paper that I had left over from my wedding decorations, really, really old, and I should not have used my ATG for this. It kind of tears the paper. It doesn't stick very well, as you can see. I'm fighting with it, but I sort of got this far. I figured I may as well just finish it off. So this is really pretty paper. It's all silver foil, really, really pretty. I struggled a bit with this page. Now, it is summer here in Australia, obviously, so we have a lot of sort of summery coloured pool coloured photos. So those photos have bright sunlight in them. They have bright blues, water. You know, my kids are in swimmers. It's kind of hard to do Christmas layouts, I suppose, but I still really like traditional Christmas colours and things like that. So here I make a boo-boo. So I'm sticking my daughter's photo down on this paper because I thought, oh, it's pink. It brings in some of that pink in a hat. But then I turn it over and I realise it's my numbers sheet and I want that for the numbers of my days. So, whoops. So I grabbed this Santa paper and I'm laying down my photo on that. So that's got lots of nice pink in it. And I'm just trying to line this up so that I don't have like eyes peeking out from above the photo or something like that. I don't know why that, I just find that really strange. So this is what I want my number sheet for. So I'm just taking my Fiskars circle punch and I want to punch out the number 1. And that brings in a bit of red to the page. So I definitely need to bring in some red. And I kind of like that this paper has some of that red in it too. So I'm going to back both photos with that. So they're just trying to line up with those eyeballs. And yeah, so in the end, this layout I don't love. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I think I just really struggle with the fact that it's not Christmassy at all. And I wouldn't usually be scrapbooking this Christmas themed. I would usually do like a summer sort of theme, but it's December daily, so I have to do it to fit in with the rest of the album, I suppose. So I want to make a pocket here. I've taken this vellum. I showed you this vellum in my kit setup, my December daily kit setup video, if you haven't seen that. It's a bauble sort of print. And I have a whole packet of it and I've never used any of it, so I'm going to try and use it in this December daily. So I've just cut a pocket sort of shape and then use my circle punch to cut a half circle out to make it easier to slide the tag that I will use in and out. And I pop my photo on top of that because I don't want to cover up my photo, but I want a pocket for my journaling. So I've just used my ATG to run tape all the way around the edge, each side and the bottom, and there's my pocket. Perfect. Going to stick my one down. Now I know there's silver and gold foil on top of each other, but I'm going to use silver and gold throughout this whole album, so I'm not too worried about mixing my metallics. So that was a Reject Shop journal card collection I have there. and I just chose this little tree one. I like the little happy tree. I like the blue in it, matches the blue in the photos, and the other side is really good for some journaling. It's all lined, it's perfect. So I punched my hole. I'm going to make a tag out of it, and it's got a saying there. I think it says Christmas. It says something, it doesn't fit with the layout. I can't remember exactly what it says, but I wanted to cover it, so I'm just taking this Kaisercraft sticker sheet and putting that Choose Joy sticker, and I just had to punch out that little bit that was covering up the hole. And then in goes my journaling. So just about the beginning of summer, and now splash play day with kindy friends. And so I really like the red, so I'm going to bring in some of this red and white twine. This was just from the dollar store. It's just like a baker's twine. And the one strand looked a bit bare, so I'm going in with a double layer just to give it a bit more of a like fluffy tassel. And it's about there, so trim off the excess. There we go. And I really like that page. It's this left-hand side page that I don't end up loving. But so anyway, I'm going ahead here and I'm taking some more of that paper. That paper matches the pattern in the background of that one. It's the same pattern. So I'm going to take a rectangle of it. And it's not cut perfectly straight, but I'm going to put my photo on top, so you can't really tell. So, like I said, trying not to think too deeply about these things and just sort of plonk, stick. It looks pretty good there. Yep. Stick it down. If you haven't seen Adele Toomey, she's Inky Quill. I love her, and I love her sort of philosophy about, yep, plonk it down. I like it there. I'll plonk it down. So I've gone ahead and done that, and I put it a bit off center because I want to put an embellishment to the left there. So I'm just going ahead with my pen and doing a scribbly border. I think it just looked really blank, especially as it's white background and I have the pattern paper on the other side. So I go a little bit overboard with the pen. I think I'm just trying to make it so I like it. The white against, not the white, the pink against the white was looking a little bit blah, so I went ahead and did a border around that as well. And then I like, well, I may as well go ahead and do a border around the red square too. So you don't really see that. It's okay. I'm happy enough with it. I'm happy enough to call this page done. So I've been trying to use these little candy cane, I don't even know what they are. They sort of look like those flat candy straps you can sort of fold and flexible kind of, but with a candy cane strap. So I've been trying to use those in layouts for so long and I can't. I put them on, I take them off, I can't get them to work, so I'm going to put them on this layout. And I'm happy with those. So one at each, sort of on each photo. And my title, I spotted this shine on the Reject Shop sticker sheet. So I knew I wanted to use sunshine, some form of sunshine title. So I'm taking these other alphas. They are also from the Reject Shop, but they're glitter instead of foil. Gold glitter, so they're very pretty, and I'm just using the uppercase letters to spell out sun and play. So we have sunshine, play, and an exclamation point because it was a lot of fun. And now I'm going through my Happy Planner sticker book because I want to put an embellishment on the bottom there in that white space, but I don't know, everything was sort of too wintry, I guess. But I found this little guy. He's a gingerbread man holding a lollipop, and he's wearing a sweater, but I thought the blue in the sweater really brought out the blue in those photos, so I like that, and he's pretty cute. So I'm also taking that little sun from that same Happy Planner sticker book, and I'm also taking some of these little love hearts. So the pink matches the pink in my daughter's hat there really nicely. I wish I'd brought in another heart, sort of another spot of pink, because I have it in a hat there and then down the bottom next to the gingerbread man. So I'll probably bring in some more later. But I'm just here putting that sticker on that little heart that I've punched out already. I just had that lying around because the stickers are clear, so you can see sort of the colours through. And I'm also taking the opportunity to cover up that woman's foot that was standing in the background there as well. And a couple of the gold foiled hearts as well you saw me put down. So that sticker sheet was the Silver Bells from Kaisercraft, and I'm just putting down a couple of script stickers there, and that one's just, I don't even know what collection that white sheet is from, but it is Kaiser style. And then that's done. So yeah, I'm happy enough. Like I said, I think December Daily is meant to be a bit more organic and sort of free, so I'm not hung up about it. I'm just going to be happy with it. So here are the close-ups. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed and you got some kind of ideas, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.